Nothing like a New Year's Day bridge troll. Good thing is we killed all the wolves. There shouldn't be any that come back this way. It sucks that we aggroed them and not somebody else. Only I had a black peak coat. It'd blend in a little bit better. Hey, what's going on, Kenny? Happy New Year. Going soon? Maybe. Been a minute. How's everything been, man? Life has been wild. What's going on? Going on with that? What's new? Not much, really. Just relaxing. Work's been busy. I haven't really done much of anything other than streaming and working and hanging out with family. Right now, I'm just waiting. I got a bear trap set up on the bridge in a really hidden spot. You can't even see it from over here. Well, you can't even see it when you're walking across it. What's new with you, though? What do you got going on? Hmm? Okay, just move behind the rock. For a second, it looked like that infected got killed. Hey man, didn't the server just restart? God dang. Hmm. Let's add servers to my favorites so I have others to look at. Did you ever get someone with that trap you set while waiting under the vehicle a few days? No. Nobody ended up showing up. Right now we got a bear trap, though, on this bridge here. Should put them on my favorites. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no. Did that work? No, it doesn't look like that worked. That's lame. You have to connect to them. Show up. Can't just add them manually. You can't even see where the bear trap is, though, here, so. See how it goes. Not the favors, it's the last server. There we go. That's where all the favorites are saved. It's a lot. I don't have 130 favorites. Server browser history. Huh. I feel like as soon as my shoes get somewhat dry, it's gonna start raining again. Oh, that's what I need to. I need a new microphone arm. What am I doing? I'm just chilling here. Waiting for somebody to cross the bridge. Watcher of the bridge. Yep, I'm a bridge troll. What's going on, Derek? Happy New Year, guys. Got someone yesterday watching the airfield from a hillside about a half a kilometer away. Nice. Happy New Year, man. This work with XLR mics? Does. Or it looks like it does, anyways. Ooh. That sounded pretty close. Might have visitors soon. Appreciate all the likes. Gotta build a fire. No, man. You make it seem like people are around, and people start to be more suspicious and looking around and stuff. It's the last thing I want. I want people to just travel unabated. Plus fires you can't really see from that long of a distance. I mean, on some maps like Livonia, you'd be able to see fires from pretty far, but on here, with all the trees everywhere, like, only the people in the general area would be able to see it. And where this bridge is located, it's basically like a bottleneck to get to a specific area. You ever get gear fear? No. I die. We go again. Half the time I don't even loot. I don't loot bodies I kill. I just let the bodies rot. What's behind us? It's getting closer. Beard should be more gray to match the hair. Look. Beard doesn't match. Hey, Circles, thanks for the follow. Do you run out and reset near the dead body, or do players get suspicious in your experience? If there's a dead body, people are more cautious, but it really depends on the state of the body and the location. Like if the body's in like a place where people would expect there to be, like next to a water fountain, people, and especially like in the spawn area, people will be like, oh, that's normal. But if you're deeper into a map and there's a dead body and there's no flies, people will know that somebody's nearby. But if the body's been decomposed for a while, like if it's the skin is really pale on the body and there's flies, people will know that that body's been there a long time, and they won't really be as on edge. But you could also take a bear trap or another trap and put it underneath the body, and then somebody goes to try and loot it, and they end up falling for the trap. What's going on, Serial Slayer? Happy New Year. I'm really hoping somebody from that direction goes this way. Because I get the feeling if anyone comes from that direction comes this way, they're gonna... Because people tend to move like vehicles where they walk on like the right side of the path. And the bear trap is kind of like more so on the right side of the bridge. Because let's say there's a dead body on the bridge, as an example. As somebody's approaching the bridge, they'll see the dead body, and the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna be looking around. They're gonna be like, okay, is there somebody watching from the trees? Is there somebody in like a building nearby? Like, people are gonna be more suspicious. But if the bridge is clear, they'll probably give it a once over, but they're not going to be as they're not going to look as much if they're suspicious of things. Especially on this map, because Deer Isle, you can go hours. And I know you could say the same thing about Trenaris and Livonia, right? Like, you go hours without seeing anybody. Deer Isle, it's like that times a 2 or 3. You can go a long time in Deer Isle without seeing anybody. Because Deer Isle is such a big map, and there's so many different POIs. Same spot. What's going on? Happy New Year. Seats taken. Just a little New Year's Day bridge trolling, you know? Happy New Year's. might have somebody close by. We heard shots behind us not too long ago. Bridge Troll for the Soul. Sounds like a good book. Would be a hell of a novel, I'm sure, yeah. That's actually, that would make a good, good title for, like, a DayZ video. So I was also toying with the idea of making, like, a video of, like, memoirs of a bridge troll, or, the, psychology of a bridge troll. Oh, you're getting a little too close. Go the other direction. That guy might see me, though. This infected might see me. I only get really nervous when those guys are next to me, because then if somebody's approaching the bridge, they're gonna, like, look. It would give me away if they had a clear line of sight of me. But it's always good to have infected around if you're camping somewhere, because they're almost like a alarm system in a way. Yeah, there's a bear trap over there. Yeah, I need to go further out to find landmines, though. I don't know. I have to figure out where exactly I'd have to find them. Oh, my shoes are about to be completely dry. I think that means it's probably going to rain soon. I think what I'm probably going to do, though, is I need to make a shelter, like make a stick shelter. The one that's made out of, it just looks like it's made out of, like, tree branches. And I'm going to put it somewhere where I can still overlook the bridge without it being, like, too obvious. Is there a player on the other side of the bridge? There's players all over this map. and you had camo net or tar. You don't really need the camo net because the stick shelter still looks basically it blends in with the trees. The tarp one sticks out a lot, like really easily. The stick one just takes I think it's like 40 small sticks, 4 big sticks. It takes a lot of sticks to build. But it's nice because if you sit in it when it rains, you don't get wet. Didn't think it kept you dry. Yeah, tents, shelters. So shots I'm hearing to my left, or is that like a footstep? Hey, there's gunshots way in the distance that I was hearing to the left. Way better than it's like 56, so yeah. It'll like mess up your gloves too if you try and get all the sticks just by using your hands. So I try and use knives to get the sticks. Most likely the next time I die, I'll spend some time setting it up. That way I can at least have it built. The only thing you need for it is rope and the sticks to make the frame for it. And then once you have the frame, you just collect long sticks and sticks. Looks like it's gonna rain. It's getting kind of like hazy. Hey, what's going on, Dubs? Happy New Year. I thought that without a tarp or camo net, the rain would still go through. No, it doesn't. Is this Montana? Montana? No, this is Deer Isle, the new experimental version or the dev build for it. So I think Deer Isle is set in like the northeast. I think in like Maine or something. Hey Levi, thanks for the follow. So I'm not using my watch, but I use this thing right here you can get on Amazon. It's used with the Pulsoid app. If you go to, I think it's pulsoid.net, they have like a list of compatible heart rate monitors. Some watches will work. It's just they say that they're not going to be as accurate and they don't update as quickly as like actual heart rate monitors. They're pretty inexpensive. They're like, you can get them, I think as cheap as like $30 on Amazon. My only advice is just don't get the one that you have to like wrap around your chest, because it's just a pain to put on and take off for streaming. And if you're forgetful like me, like it's like, oh, I forgot to put on my heart rate monitor after I started the stream. Obviously, you don't want to take your shirt off and put it on while you're streaming. It's not really a bracelet. It's just, I would say it's more closer to like an armband. But I used the chest one for a couple years. I didn't really like it, and then I upgraded to this one, and I've been super happy with this one by comparison. My only complaint about it is that you pretty much have to charge it after every stream. And it's like the way you have to like pop out the heart rate monitor. It's not like wireless charging like a watch is. Or like your phone. It's like you got to pop out the little thing, pop it in this USB adapter thing, and then you plug it in, and then it charges, and it takes like a few hours to fully charge. And I've had this one for, I think, 3 years now, and I've been happy with this one. Yeah, I mean, you can always, like, if you have, I think it's the only watches that work, I think, are Apple Watches. Hey, Smoke, how's it going? Don't punch me. Don't punch me. Such a bully. But, so if you have, and I think an Apple Watch, it will work with it, so you could try it out. But I haven't gone the watch route with the Pulsoid. New Year's was good. Thankfully, since it was kind of raining up here, not a lot of people set off fireworks. And our dog was pretty content. She was pretty much knocked out by like 9 o'clock. We basically just put on anime and we're just watching it at high volume. She just knocked the hell out. Shockingly, I heard almost no fireworks this year. Yeah. Dude, 4th of July this year, though, it just sounded like World War III. I guess maybe everyone either got their firework jollies in July, or they just didn't want to set off fireworks in the rain this year. Oh my god, my character's completely dry. It's a Christmas miracle. One anime I rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho every year. Right now, me and my wife are trying to catch up in One Piece. And by we, I mean myself, because I think she's caught up, and I'm still halfway through the Wano arc on that. Yeah, unfortunately, people are infinitely stupid here, and they definitely set off fireworks, even though it was raining and completely overcast. Yeah. I mean, I just don't see the appeal of it. Like, you set off one firework, and it just seems like you've done enough for a lifetime. It's like, oh, great. It exploded. Awesome. You want to do that again? Not really. Take that, Earth. Tell me you've watched Yu Yu Hakusho. So I've watched, I think, the first 10 episodes. I started watching it last year, after they announced the live, or they had the live action for Yu Yu Hakusho. I've seen most of the episodes, just not in like succession for Yu Yu Hakusho. Because we used to, when I was a kid, I forgot what channel it was on cable, where there would be like a random anime that they would have play like Sunday afternoons. And it would be like Ranma, or it would be like some Gundam one, Bubblegum Crisis. And a kid. Ooh, there's somebody. Oh no, that's a fucking. I got excited. I thought that was a person running this way. Tricked me. But yeah, I've seen most of them, just not in succession. Oh yeah, Sailor Moon would always be on that channel too. It just never came on that frequently, because this was pre-DVR days. They had it on Toonami, but they had to edit. Dude, I love Toonami. And the fuck, what? It's like, I remember they had a specific name for the anime time on Toonami. Like the animes they showed on there. So I'm drawing a blank on the nickname for it that they called it. Honestly, my dogs just hate it. My oldest dog just barks the whole time. The middle one doesn't care, and the youngest just shakes uncontrollably for hours. I hate it. Yeah, our dog shakes, and it really, I just feel so helpless. Like when my dog's just like sitting there, like scared out of their mind. Because other than that, like our dog, we treat like our child. Like we spoil the crap out of it. We want it to like never experience any type of hardship. We want it to live like a nice, comfortable, puppy-filled life. Oh, I do plan on watching it. My goal, one of my goals in 2026 is to watch more anime. That's definitely for sure. Like it's the two I want to watch in January is Slam Dunk, and I'm probably gonna finish One Piece, or at least catch up to the current arc, and then after Slam Dunk, I'll probably binge watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Andrew Cisneros, how's it going, man? Happy New Year. Dat boy, Happy New Year. I think the server's gonna restart soon. Deer Isle, yeah, it's Deer Isle. 10 minutes. I got a bear trap on this bridge. We got somebody last time, but we only had a silenced pistol, and so we couldn't really finish them off just because they had a friend with them that had a shotgun. This time, though, we got the Sporter with a 30 mag. We're gonna make sure whoever crosses this bridge regrets it. Chapter Black is my favorite arc in any anime ever. It's too damn good. Will blow you away. Character progression in Yu Yu Hakusho's top tier, man. Have you ever seen Black Lagoon? I have barely watched it though, and it was too long. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember it much. I watched all of it because it reminded me a lot of Cowboy Bebop when I watched Black Lagoon. You ambushing? I'm not ambushing, but yes, I am. I'm bridge trolling.
AMCO, AA, MCO.
Cowboy Bebop is top tier as well. Also love Berserk. Yeah, rip the author of Berserk.
AMCO, AA, MCO.
I don't think you said anything. Happy New Year, AA. Hopefully you're having a great start to your year. We're over here with a bear trap on this bridge. Just waiting for some poor schmuck to get the old 30-round sporter. Probably my top 3 ever: Yu Yu Hakusho, Berserk, and Bebop. I always loved DBZ too, although I grew up in that era. Any luck yet? Not today so far. I know on is it Tuesday? We got one guy, although we couldn't finish him off because he had a friend with him with a shotgun. And at the time we only had this at the time, and it was chambered. So we were basically just pegging at the guy as he was crossing slowly with a broken leg. But this time, there's no escaping the sporter. I think it's gonna rain soon. Sky's getting really hazy. My character just got dry. Also I got sick twice the last time I was playing because of the rain. In retrospect, I probably should cut up one of those wolves I killed earlier, so that way I get bones for bone knives. $2025 was so damn bizarre, ready for 2026. I feel like every year has its like oddities, and I think the one year in the last 5 years that was like the weirdest was like I think it was 2021 or 2022. That was like every month it just seemed like there was something else that was like a worldwide panic about like it was the year that they talked about like the like the monster bees or whatever they were called. And I remember growing up, people were talking about killer bees, but then they were talking about, or no, it's like the killer wasps or something, monster wasps. Oh, what year that was? Giant hornet. Yeah, that's what it was. Giant hornets. Yeah, 2022 was like every month there was like some big thing going on. Was it 2022? Or maybe I thought it was. The murder hornet. That's what it was. I think it was 2020. Damn, server's already restarting in 3 minutes. Should go, put up one of these wolves if they're still here. No, I didn't get the... Oh, well. I'll have to wait. Alright. For the server to restart. Trying to get back in the server right now. We're 27 in queue, but they're only letting like 5 people at a time, so we'll should take us about 5 minutes for the queue to clear. We'll be right back. Alright. Should be getting in soon. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Oh, where is it? I feel like it's gonna rain soon. Those are rain clouds. Your trap should still be there. It's not untriggered. As soon as it starts raining, we're gonna have to chill under the bridge. In fact, we might as well just do it now. My character getting sick again. Need another knife, so it's starting to rain. Hmm. I would have figured it started raining by now. Reminds me I gotta put out the trash today. Normally it's on Wednesdays. Starting to think it's actually not gonna rain on here. Just fog, maybe. Watch, the second I go back outside, it's gonna start raining. I mean, it looks like it's brightening up. What was that sound? I hit like a Windows shortcut. It's not. There's always seems to be a chopper crash right there. I don't know if that's a default smoke cloud. It's always there. Could be static. Hey, seriously, appreciate the likes. Gotta pay the troll toll. It's a good idea. I need to get the sound clip from Always Sunny. Kind of sounds like you're saying boy's hole. No, it's boy's soul. I can't believe that actually turned in, like, they actually made a musical out of that. Like, a legitimate musical. We got anyone passing? Not today so far. I mean, the server's full pop, so we should be seeing someone soon. I mean, on Tuesday, I think it was, we saw at least 6 people cross within the span of a few hours. Any good loot off of anyone? I wasn't able to loot anybody, unfortunately. Because the first guy that crossed was like right after, as soon as I crossed, because I went to go check that camp, and I only had a chambered pistol. I was aiming for his head, but I missed in his shoulder, and that motherfucker just kept running. He just kept running. I lost him. And the second guy, he hit the bear trap, but he was with a friend. And I could not finish him off before he got back to his friend. His friend had a shotgun. I only had this chambered pistol at the time. Now, after leaving and coming back, I got this this 30 round mag sporter. And I also have this shotgun. So, next person who crosses is not going to have a pleasant time. What's going on, Bones? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, feller. Of course I'm still at the bridge. Bridge is my home. Did I stay up late? Yeah, I was up late last night. I did a Namal stream around 2 a.m. last night. I took a nap earlier in the day and then went to stayed up with my wife and my dog. Turned up the TV loud in case any fireworks scared our dog, and thankfully there weren't a lot of fireworks last night. I think it's just mostly because it was raining last night. What did I eat for dinner? We had bison burgers. Like I had gotten some ground bison earlier, and then I just whipped up some burgers for dinner. What about you? Did you stay up for the New Year's? Happy New Year's, Jinxie. I assume our package has not arrived yet in Germany. I stayed till like 4 a.m. and had menudo for dinner. Nice. It's awesome. It was also raining. Yeah. The weather right now across the U.S. is just crazy. Because you said you live pretty close to the border. Not yet. Today's a holiday and mail isn't moving till tomorrow. Yeah, I think the last time I looked at the package you guys sent, it was like said it was still like in transit without any like details. It still says in transit, arriving late. That's all it says. Well, I'll make sure to take a picture so you can see the condition of the box as it arrives. Because I forgot to do that last year when we got the box you guys sent last year. Over here by Yuma, Arizona. Oh, okay. What did you and Yokai do for New Year's, Jinxie? If I was at the airfield and gas got dropped and I just got one cut and logged out, am I good? Maybe, because if your character stays logged in even after you close out of the game. Did you go through like the full logout process, or did you just hit exit now? And did you have any NBC gear on at all? Like exited. Although my only comment on that is why you logging out and circumventing game mechanics that way. Very poor way to play IMO. Eat the gas like a man. Learn your lesson. It's just a game. Loot. Your loot is only temporary. Yeah, I know why you didn't do it. I'm not going to die for the mechanics. Well, why don't you just go play Tarkov then? Says the one hiding. I'm playing the game within the actions of the game. You're exploiting a game mechanic because you didn't want to die to the gas. If there was a gas bomb that dropped on me, I would not log out. I would just die. I would not choose the action of logging out. Oh, the smoke on that crash disappeared. This sturdier box this time. It's all messed up. I have a slap of fragile stick on the neck. Pay extra. Don't worry about paying extra. I mean, as long as it gets here, that's what matters. I just like how Yokai sent me a message. He's like, and this is on the 27th. It's like, if the track is correct, you should get your package by today. And it's like, when I looked at it, I was like, there's no way we're getting that today. Just started playing this yesterday so hard, man. It's not really that hard. Once you understand the survival mechanics, game's easy. It's mostly just, for the most part, very early on, it's RNG. And then as you acquire more stuff, it's less RNG. It's more just playstyle. I don't really take on proteges. Appreciate the follow though, Cortez. New Year's went well. We went over to a friend's house, enjoyed raclette. What is raclette? And chilled. Also, first gin and tonic. Pretty good, not gonna lie. New Year's. It was good. Me and my wife, we watched, or me and Jess watched One Piece. Well, we had the volume on the TV was really loud because we didn't want Butters to get spooked by any fireworks. But thankfully, it rained last night, so there weren't a lot of fireworks, and she didn't really hear it because she was like knocked out by like 9 p.m. But yeah, today me and Jess are just chilling today. Probably gonna clean the garage in a little bit so I can start working out again. Our garage has been a mess since the holidays. Chilling is the way to go. I told Yokai that package will travel the whole United States. Yeah, I mean it's the cheapest way. I mean it's ground, and plus there's I think one thing that's causing the delay too, or added delay to it, I guess, is the fact that it's snowing up in the Sierra. And I think the last place it said it was in Colorado. So it's basically got just nothing but icy, snowy roads between here and there. But I liked how Yokai was like, I'm surprised they didn't just fly it over all the way to the west side of the U.S. And I was like, well, tell that to the USPS and how they handle logistics of things. I'm sure they'll take your word for it. Good old postal service. I'm just hoping whoever crosses this bridge has a knife. Some shoes. I need shoes. Map? Server? Follow? Subscription? Thirsty much? I mean, you're the one looking for a server. I'm already playing on a server, so you're the one with the problem. I was just saying, you ask stupid questions. Get a stupid answer. Just asking, I have my servers, okay? And why are you asking for maps and servers then? Guess you don't like your servers that you have? Now I know why you only have one viewer. Oh. Oh, I love when people get salty like that. Now I know why you only have one viewer. Now I know why you don't have any good servers. Probably got banned from them all. Going on, grinning. see the TikTok chat this year is starting to get pretty salty again. Are we waiting for something to blow on the bridge? We're waiting for somebody to cross. We got a bear trap there. Then we have this beautiful, beautiful 30 round mag sporter. So we're gonna make whoever crosses very upset. No lucky bridge guess yet? No. The only guess we had was a very salty TikTok viewer that didn't like that I didn't give him the map in the server that I'm playing on. And then he dropped the "Now I know why you only have one viewer" line. That's so funny. The funny thing is, I would assume I only have one viewer because I'm sitting here camping a bridge. That would have been a better, in my opinion, that would have been a better insult than just because he didn't like my answer about the map in the server. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't... If you have servers that you enjoy playing on, why would you just go into random TikTok streams and then ask people for the map in the server that they're playing on? Just seems kind of odd. I had someone pretend to be friendly and then raid my base and kill me. People are so lame. I mean... Like, I usually look at it this way. Like, if you betray someone, you gotta betray them within, like, the first, like, 10 minutes of meeting them. If you long con someone in DayZ, and I'm saying this, like, if you're just doing it out just to be an asshole and not, like, you have, like, some long con revenge plot. Like, if you have a long con revenge plot, might be justified. But, I mean, for the most part... I heard footsteps. I mean, for the most part, like, I feel like betrayals in DayZ, it's like... That, and I feel like if you're going to betray someone, you got to do it in a really funny way. Because you always want to think about the other person's enjoyment too. Unless they're an asshole. I was saying I could use a duo to build. He pretended to be friendly and then stream sniper rated. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's been a thing for, like, especially on, like, other platforms. Because it seems like on TikTok, people are, like, more willing to give out, like, server info and map info. Whereas, like, other platforms like Twitch, right? Like, people are very guarded with what server they're playing on. And that's also, too, because, like, servers, a lot of the servers that people play on Twitch, if you're watching their stream and you're in that same server, you could basically get banned from that server. And that's like DayZ server rules. That's not like a streamer rule. That's the admins of DayZ servers that have that rule. Because it happened to me not too long ago. I had people from TikTok figure out what server I was on, and then they were like, they came to where I was, but I was playing with a couple other people, and they basically were just, because I warned them multiple times. I was like, do not be in my stream and in the server at the same time. I warned them several times. And then and then I find out later that they got banned, or at least they said they got banned, because they're like, oh, it's your fault we got banned. I'm like, it's not really my fault. Not really my fault. Get off my bridge. What's going on, Spike? Did you see what they've done to these bridges? They've raised them up higher. It's not as cheeky hiding under these bridges. Although I do like these added panels because John McClane wanted it to make it so you could drive boats under these things. So he had to, like, instead of using the bridge model, like the repeated bridge model that most servers use, he bridged a gap with these like wooden panels, and you can hide the fucking bear trap in there, and you won't even see it. I mean, you could see it if you're very careful. I was on Cannabis Cartel Land, only a mess around server for me, but it was still lame as fuck. Could have gotten banned, but I barely play on there, so I just took it as an experience. Yeah. I mean, that's it's good on you for taking it in stride and not using it as an excuse or anything. I feel like that type of mentality is lost on some people. They prefer the victim mentality. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody yet. On Tuesday, we saw at least 6 people cross the bridge. You blew up your helicopter too? Damn. This is why if I ever did a base building server, I would build like this really elaborate, or like look at like a stronghold looking base, and I would just fill up the crates with like worms. And so whoever spent all that time raiding me would just find worms. Oh look, I found a buried stash near his base. Maybe that's where all his stuff did. Worms. Carhole did that. Yeah. I told Carhole about that, but I think before the event, I was like, because I was like, just make a bunch of crates and fill it with worms. I don't know if he got that idea from me, but I remember telling him about it. Appreciate the lurk dubs. It wasn't an elaborate base. What inside? Was it the bridge base that he had? The one near north of Solnichi? I forgot the name of that small town. Yeah, it was the bridge. Yeah, I saw him setting that one up, and he was saying it was just a bait base. I think that's where I made the joke about it being a bait base and using worms because worms are bait. Although I don't know if that's me misremembering the conversation. And me wishful thinking that that I said that. How was your New Year's, Spike? I loved the landmine hill you guys had set up for DB&B. That was funny watching them like almost hit every single landmine that you guys put up. And just stayed in and chilled. Nice having a break in the middle of the week. Yeah, I took basically Monday and Tuesday off from work, so I worked yesterday, and then I'm off today, and then I work again tomorrow. Also why I'm having an early stream today, because I gotta be up early tomorrow. Yeah, as soon as I saw how be engaged the first time, I had a good feeling how they would move up through the different cover spots. Yeah, when you understand like people's mentality when it comes to like attacking or like their thought process, you can take advantage of that stuff. Anything that looks good for cover is going to have a trap. Yeah, he wasn't wrong. He was not wrong. You only hit about half your traps too. Dang. I mean that's not surprising though, right? Like, had they hit every single one, that would have been crazy. But usually after like the first few traps, people are more careful, but he can always get a good amount of them. It's crazy how willing to stream snipe people are sometimes. Yeah. Because they're also like, some people try and stream snipe because they want to get a reaction out of like the streamer. They wanted to see him get angry, get upset, throw their keyboard, inconvenience them. I just pretty much every time I die, I either laugh or shrug my shoulders. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. GG to whoever got me. The road trap was the icing on the cake, yeah. Caused so many crazy situations, like the 3 car sinking. Yeah, I saw, like, I think I was streaming at the time, so I like alt-tabbed at one point, and I saw like the truck and like the Olga were like underwater, and Carhole was up on Riffy with the helicopter. DB was so mad when DB put that first car on the water. It was hilarious. Yeah, I've noticed that DB gets yelled at quite a bit when he's driving. Just driving, like just him driving in general, he gets yelled at a lot. He has no regard for safety while driving. I mean, it's true. Dude, that he runs into so many things. When I watch him drive, I've noticed he does drive into a lot of things. Yeah, it reminds me of my parents when my dad always drove. I only drive as fast as he does after I know the roads well, yeah. I just remember driving, like the mod used to be really bad with driving. DayZ mod, because you could drive, you could be driving, but if you started going too fast, the garbage in the road wouldn't render until maybe you were like 3 feet in front of it. But sometimes you benefited from it, because if you're going so fast, you could essentially get past the debris before it actually loaded in for your character. Such a married couple thing, makes me laugh just thinking about it. Yeah. Never noticed that that W, the bridge gaps on Deer Isle. That's pretty cool. Gotta love an ambush. Yeah, so on Deer Isle, when boats were added to DayZ, these bridges used to be like the middle panel wasn't that material. It was just a regular bridge, and it was lower to the ground. And you used to be able to hide under the bridge, and it was a lot harder to, or it was a lesser known hiding spot. When they raised the bridges because they wanted the boats to pass through here, it made that the hiding spots under the bridge more apparent and more visible. So I'm not too fond of the bridge change, although the adding those wooden panels in the middle is with a bear trap, because you could essentially I think you could do the same thing with a landmine, now that I think about it. What weapon you rocking? The high-powered, the best weapon in the game, the Sporter, with a 30-round magazine filled to the brim, ready to cut whoever steps on that bear trap. It is good for... I know, it's great for bleeds. You know how upset somebody's going to be when they step on that bear trap and then they're getting pegged at with a Sporter while they're trying to get off the bridge? You want to make a man bleed? Nothing is better than that, yeah. Oh man, I loved Avalon is one of my newer favorite maps, although I haven't played on Avalon in a while. Well, what you need is the little 380. I got that right here, brother. It's chambered too. 380. The Makarov, the IJ. In fact, we can make it silenced too if we need it. Yeah, he's got Winter PNW, same server though. Yeah. Dude, I played the crap out of PNW when it first launched because I wanted to find Bigfoot. But then I found out Bigfoot was bugged after like 2 months of searching for Bigfoot. Oh. I already know he's gonna knock him out, take his stuff, his shoes, and leave them alive. I mean, that's what this barbed wire is for, right? We want to make him bleed, right? We got to tie him up with the barbed wire. Look, it's already on the hot bar too. We already got the barbed wire ready to tie somebody up so that they bleed some more. They'll have a broken leg. They'll be tied up with barbed wire. The only thing I'm missing is the burlap sack. It's the only thing I'm missing. There's been one time though I shot at somebody crossing, not this bridge, but the bridge over here, and I broke their leg when I shot them, and then they just rolled off the side of the bridge because they didn't want me to get their loot, and I didn't even care about their loot. You'll never catch me taking that bridge. That's my job. That's my goal, is to make everyone swim everywhere. When it was Winter Deer Isle, like 3 or 4 years ago, there was a server called Level 10 Winter Deer Isle. Me and my buddy Malicious Clown. We basically we gate kept the bridge over here because everyone spawned on Oceanville Island here. And so a lot of people would come this way. And we basically had a cannibal camp that we basically we prevented anyone from like leaving this direction. One person? He's got a hammer. Yeah, there's nobody here. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, he skipped it. No, he didn't hear me. He was just being cautious. Should be easy to spot. He's got a blue bag. I mean, he probably hid in a tree. It's either that or he's in this house. Oh, there's wolves. Let's use the wolves to flush them out. Guy crossed the bridge, but he didn't hit the bear trap. I didn't see any blood pop out, so I assume none of my shots hit. But chances are he's gonna meet those wolves. Oh. Can't believe he missed the bear, unless the bear trap's not there anymore. Should still be here. Oh no, is it gone? No way is it gone. Oh, it despawned. No, that's why. Son of a bitch. Alright, well now we gotta go find traps, because that's unfortunate. Let's sigh. I knew I should have picked it up before the server restart. Usually a server restart doesn't impact them. I don't know if I've ever seen someone actually rocking. Dude, I love the peak coat. I used to rock it a lot more when it was a 30 slot. 30 slaughter. Alright, well, let's go find another bear trap. That's unfortunate. Basic hoodie guy, yeah. This is the bridge I normally would camp. And it's so upsetting that that bear trap disappeared. At least until I find any military clothing. I like the hiking jackets. Should be a couple hunting or deer stands over here. I have this potato I just found. Hiking jackets are nice, but have a bright color. They only have like a stripe of bright color, like the blue one. It's mostly black with like a blue stripe, and there's the one with the red stripe. But most people will see movement over color 95% of the time. I'm gonna go up and check. I mean, we found the bear trap up at the hill last time, so we could try seeing if we can find one up here again. And that must mean on this server the bear traps have a short lifespan. It's either that or the restart took it away. There's a water fountain up at the top of the hill we can use. If I'm sitting in a tree, I don't want a bright color. You can always take off your jacket. I mean, unless you're rocking like the tracksuit, the red or blue tracksuit jacket, most of the time people aren't going to spot you unless you're in the one tree in a small area, or one tree in a big area. Let's see if we can find another bear trap. Might look out and find one here. Over the cooking pot. Now, if our bear trap despawned, there's Makarovs in here. Pristine one. Pop ourselves off on water. Also find a knife. Be good. We did see that axe earlier, but I really want to carry around that big, bulky axe. Look at that, another supporter. Oh no. Come on, Kale. Come on. There we go. Heck yeah. Try and get as much hydration while we're up here as possible. Bodine could come in handy. Probably hit Old Town. There. Seems good up there. We need to reload our high octane gun here. No, I don't want... Okay, for a second I thought I put the smaller clip on. Nothing. Pea shooter extraordinary, yeah. Sad I didn't get to use it for its intent earlier when somebody crossed the bridge and there was no bear trap because it despawned. Rubber slugs. Okay, 2 mag. That'll come in handy later. Got this house down here and then head to Old Town. More chips. Knife. Definitely something that we needed. We might need to carry this extra pair of shoes. Because our current shoes are messed up. Just have that as a backup pair for now. Bag. Alright. Off we go. Find a fishing boat. Yeah, fishing rod, that would be good. Set us up for a little bit. There's like no boats anymore on this shoreline. I don't know if they removed the deer stands on this little hill here. I forgot about that one. That's too far. How was your New Year's, Kale? Happy New Year, by the way. Come on. Off the fence. Scythe. There's a hoodie. Talon backpacks. Outside of the green Talon backpack, I pretty much never touch those things. Talking about bright colors, those ones are give away anytime you're laying on the ground. Actually, I take that back. Sometimes those are good to take with you, because then if you get into a fight where somebody's pushing you, you can put the bag somewhere where people think you're laying down, and it'll distract them for like a split second. In some cases. And we need food. Yeah, better than nothing. Warren Cove. What's going on, Wise? Happy New Year, feller. Here's some trail shoes. Oh, they're worn though. Box of 22, definitely need that for my sporter gun. Squirrels don't stand a chance. That's for sure. Blaze. Do we have 3? I don't think we have 308. No. And this thing's damaged, but I love me a Blaze. The shotgun out. Come on. Come inside. Okay, come on. I closed the door. There we go. Heh. Got your arm in it. You can find a stove. Set. I mean, if we find some 308, we can go. We could essentially just go back to the bridge and just snipe people at the bridge. Can't beat the old sniping classic. Finding 308 is going to be a task upon itself. Yeah, come in here. Ow, I didn't want to do that. Come on, come to this corner. What's that? Is that a chopper crash? The fuck? The fuck, dude? Is that a car crash? I'm probably gonna get shot going to it, but die we die. This is a car crash. Oh, it's an ATV. Now that's a lot of smoke for that ATV. Jesus. I think that thing should pass smog. Oh, it's a pig, okay. take that belt if I had a sheath. Pig inside the house? I forgot this thing is chambered. Was I shaving myself? I think I was shaving myself. The biggest ones. And we need the bones. My blaze is right here. Okay. First things, you get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's a 9x39. Bones. We got enough. We can go set up a cooking fire. I just want to check this tower real quick. God. Much as I want to take out of it. Getting kind of paranoid over here. Alright, let's start a fire. I have matches? I do have matches. I think this cooking pot doesn't break. I fished this one out of water, so it's not going to have a lot of durability. And the house is on the lower part or the upper part? Shit. Damn, where the hell was that thing? Didn't even hear that thing. I like the way the gates look on this one. Looks like they got blasted open. I'm like... What the fuck? Oh, that's like the 5th pristine sporter I've seen in the last hour. Come on, 308. 308. I think this is just a peninsula here. Which island is that one? Okay, so if we're at Warren Cove, we're on that little... Is that... Oh, maybe that's back to Oceanville right there. Is that the military area? That is the military at Oceanville. We could swim across. If we can get a... get some toys to play with. The hell, is that a yacht? That must have been new. Oh, it's like a fishing vassal. I think right now is a good place to call it because I want to get some stuff done. I gotta hit the hay early today, but appreciate y'all hanging out. Back again probably on Saturday, maybe late Friday, who knows. Kale, Wise, Infinity, Spike, Grinnin, Jinxie, appreciate y'all, Smoke, Dubs.